25 years ago, Marilyn Langevin had a vision to create a newfound research that would change the world of stuttering. The Institute for Stuttering Treatment and Research, also known as ISTAR, is a nonprofit organization in Alberta, Canada. ISTAR offers a 3-week intensive program that focuses mainly on fluency, but also incorporates emotional and cognitive aspects for individuals who stutter. While the program includes children now, we will only be focusing on treatment for adults. The adults commit to staying in a residential program for 3 weeks with 6-hour days of intensive treatment. The intensive treatment includes fluency-enhancing skills like prolongations, easy breathing, gentle starts, smooth blending, and light touches. The treatment is led by senior ISTAR staff, student SLPs, and practicing SLPs who have been completed a special ISTAR training program. The ISTAR program operates from a multifactorial framework along with the social and medical model. The Comprehensive Stuttering Program, CSP, works to tackle the core and secondary behaviors while still focusing on the emotional aspects that come with stuttering. Using techniques such as pull-outs and cancellations, the CSP helps patients to learn how to stutter with ease.
In the assessment portion for this program, they observe speech behaviors and they require individuals to do a self-report. The self-reports include perceptions of stuttering inventory, the stuttering severity instruments, SSI, and inventory of interpersonal situations, which is the IIS. The perceptions of stuttering inventory test for struggle, avoidance, and expectancy. This self-report examines how the stutterer views the presence of those factors in their daily communication. The stuttering severity instrument measures severity and how the client perceives their severity. The inventory of interpersonal situations tests for social anxiety in certain situations and how often they participate in these social situations. After these tests, they are sorted either into a mild or severe group, depending on the scores and their attitudes. In each assessment session, the participant's speech was studied at 2 levels of observation. 1, speech behavior, the stuttering severity, speech quality, and speech motor control, and 2, assessments based on self-reports. The whole assessment takes approximately 2 hours, which also includes the 3-minute speech sample.
So ISTAR is a comprehensive stuttering program because it combines fluency-enhancing techniques, stuttering management skills, and cognitive behavior skills that deal with the emotional aspects of stuttering. The comprehensive stuttering program uses self-management strategies that are intertwined into all phases of the treatment program. The goals include self-measurement, self-evaluation, self-monitoring, and problem-solving. It is compiled into 3 weeks of intensive treatment programs. Among these are individual therapy programs and semi-intensive therapy programs. ISTAR is a fluency shaping program because it focuses only on speech restructuring and stuttering management techniques, even though it now also focuses on the emotional aspects. At the heart of the program, they use direct therapy with the individuals and with groups. But they also incorporate indirect therapy through using outside family support to help the individuals maintain their progress. Therefore, the program has a hybrid twist to it. Our program has 3 phases: acquisition, transfer, and maintenance. The movement through these phases is fluid and depends on the client. But the first 2 phases, acquisition and transfer, is what happens during our 3-week time slot. Acquisition contains the bulk of the fluency shaping techniques that will be key for finding success in the program. This phase also contributes to reaching the individual's attitudinal goals. Speech pathologists implement stuttering reducing tools like easy onsets and smooth blending, but they also include tension modification tools like cancellations and pullouts. The individual's feelings and attitudes are targeted by promoting the acceptance of their stutter, avoidance reduction, and positive attitudes towards communication. One thing the program also focuses on is something called ineffective self-talk, which basically brings awareness to their thoughts and feelings towards their stutter, especially the negative ones. The program touches base on all aspects of the stuttering experience, but since the program is secluded from the outside world, they have to incorporate naturalness throughout its entirety. To address naturalness, ISTAR uses real-life simulations that mirror high-anxiety scenarios. The next phase, transfer, hammers down on transferring the skills that they learned into their lives outside of the program, also known as the maintenance stage.
During the maintenance stage, there is a lot of collaborative work within the group happening. In this stage, the individuals can practice different conversational scenarios, like ordering in drive-thrus or at restaurants, talking on the phone, meeting new people, speaking at church, and speaking in large groups. A lot of the stutterers will personalize their role plays they believe is most difficult in their own lives. The stuttering individuals are given plans to take home that will help them in their maintenance stage, because we understand most people with communication impairments need intensive treatments that will be able to help generalize their day-to-day lives. Other than that, maintenance involves participating in ISTAR refreshers and seeking out the other local speech-language pathologists. Stuttering recovery and therapy results vary from person to person. Some stutterers develop unnatural robotic speech or do not maintain the skills learned during their therapy. If maintenance is completed, then the therapy results can continue to be long-term beneficial. Therapy is done with the intent to prepare the client for maintenance sessions.
Some strengths of ISTAR are that a bunch of people who stutter are in a safe environment together as a group, and ISTAR focuses on all the aspects of the ABCs, the affects, the behavioral, and cognitive aspects of being a person who stutters. So, ISTAR meets individual needs, and they're personalized, and it shows you the aspects of group and community. ISTAR does this while ensuring the skills they learn will be applicable in the individual's life for the long term.
The ultimate goals of the therapy in this program include speech-related, attitudinal, emotional, self-management, and environmental. Speech-related goals include fluency and management of stuttering. Attitudinal emotional goals include attention towards avoidance behaviors, attitudes on communications, positive or negative. Self-management goals include self-evaluation and using techniques learned in real environments. Environmental goals include education of family and friends.
We know that stuttering recovery and therapy outcomes vary for all people with a stutter. Sometimes stuttering therapy makes an individual's speech sound rigid and unnatural, and sometimes therapy tools are not maintained by individuals. Therapy can be beneficial and long-term for some, and then not for others. During a 5-year follow-up, 83% of the participants were categorized as maintaining clinically meaningful reductions in stuttering. These results were generally consistent with the recategorization of percentage of stuttered syllable outcomes for the adults participating in other studies as well. Findings also indicated that participants made clinically and statistically significant improvements in speech-related attitudes, confidence, and perceptions at the post-measure, and that those who returned questionnaires maintained these improvements.
ISTAR's one-on-one therapy is where we really get to know our clients. We want our therapy approach to be client-centered and individualized to their needs and their wants, because we understand that their experiences are all very different. This is also where majority of the acquisition phase comes into play, where they learn their fluency skills and stuttering management skills. We mentioned prolongations, easy breathing, gentle starts, smooth blending, light touches, and the 3 T's. The 3 T's are think, take a breath, talk using skills, and resist time pressure. ISTAR's group therapy is probably one of the most important aspects of the entire program. Why? Well, for one, it targets the attitudinal goals that we have set for the clients. They have a sense of community there, and they can relate to everyone that they're around. But this is also where they put into action all of the acquisition skills that we learned. All of the clients are responsible for holding each other accountable to ensure that they're all practicing and doing the skills that they're learning. This helps for the maintenance stage so that they can carry this on outside of the program. Group therapy goes from 3 clients to 12 people in the group. After ISTAR's 3-week intensive program is complete, our clients are able to go out into the real world, into their real life, and be able to use their voice confidently. They know what tools to grab on, and they know how to control their stutter. But the best part is perhaps the acceptance and openness that they have gained. The counseling aspect of ISTAR's program is revolutionary in the stuttering world. Our clients understand the power in self-disclosure and openly talking about their stuttering, and they now know that if they are unable to rely on their tools and they fall into stuttering moments, that it's okay. Join ISTAR, where every voice matters.